if they have the resources, but I don't think they do. They've already been through a lot of combat here throughout this game, as on the opposite side, Vampire versus Box might be the brewing conflict that was on the way.
Rolkiss, very familiar name. You can see him right there on the edge, looking to make things happen. Ravenclaw, the entire team of Vampires up, and now they're applying pressure on the Box. This team is doing a great job of just eliminating squads on this edge lane. That's 10 eliminations, double digits, the most we've seen so far, and they're not done yet.
Yeah, this feels like All-Stars Vampire right now, especially for that day one that we saw for them in the All-Stars. Really good usage of smokes. They've been rolling from fight to fight, so they've been able to steal some utility from their opponents as well. If they deal with Box, they might have this in the bag.
I think so. It's totally possible. I mean, especially with how they're playing. There's something about getting into the action early on. Your reflexes are just that extra quarter second quicker than those teams that have just been waiting for the fight to come to them. Box losing one player. Meanwhile, we're seeing a lot of snake play happen, and that is because there is just no cover in this zone.
Yeah,
it is all open field, baby.
It is a very difficult location to play. You can see so much prone gaming going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? If you do not have a great vehicle fort, if you don't have some rocks here or there, this dip obviously is fantastic, but you can see how many have tried to crash in, cause some problems here. We're seeing those body boxes down there. I think Twisted Minds doesn't have any nades to be able to kind of punish them in that spot.
Nope, tons of utility being expended just to get here in the first place, so I'm not surprised to see that happen. And Alter Ego, yeah, they do have that dip, but like you mentioned, they had to lose 2 players in the process. It's not one of those circles where you can just stand up and shoot everybody. You have to just survive because everybody is looking towards that center position. You can see Twisted Minds looking in this direction, Box on the other side. Vampire, I wonder if they are going to clean out this right side and focus on Box first rather than center circle.
Okay, so Crypto had one nade. He actually was waiting, holding it.
Oh!
No, he was on the other side of the vehicle. Oxa saved with a scrap of life there. Double molly. If they get whiff of exactly where they're, but Crypto's creeping up, man.
Crypto is creeping up, and I don't think Alter Ego has an idea where he is. Octa is looking in this direction, but he's also focused on his back because there's so many shots happening here. If Crypto stands up, he's going down immediately. He knows it, so he has to snake it the whole way.
He saw Potato. He did see Potato from his third person, unless he was looking in another direction. But anyway, we've got him now. Big push in here from Vampire.
Here we go. Stone applying the pressure onto Box, looking to finish him out, and they do.
Whoa.
Vampire taking out every single player on the edge. They are on fire right now.
Like that, a click of the finger, and they were gone. That was brutal to look at there. Vampire, what a great push by them. Man, I don't know how the other teams are going to be able to respond to this. DRS, Twisted Minds, Alter Ego on the opposite side of this. They're going to crunch down on one another, and Vampire's just going to clean up the scraps.
I mean, look at the difference. Every single player is laying down, trying to survive. Meanwhile, Vampire standing up, just applying crazy pressure, saying, we don't need the tall grass. We just need this M4, baby. Tony K forwarding on in. Gante does get knocked, though. Maybe a double knock is tough, but Ravenclaw does pick him up in the meantime, and that is DRS out, so now it is down to a 2v2.
Maybe too bold, though. Who knows? Because losing those 2 players really takes away a lot of your advantage. Going to try and get Schweppes up here, but they do have some nades in hand. If they're in nade range, this could be deadly here for Vampire. The circle's pushing them. They have to move away from this rock before Alter Ego has to move themselves.
Octa applying the pressure.
He's holding it. He hold the angle.
Hold the angle. Just keep on that suppressive fire. Let Papa Blue do the work for you. And this should be an easy dub for Alter Ego.
No
Meanwhile,
way.
Vampire going out at the end of it. A brilliant performance for them regardless. And honestly, that was one zone where you got